Hi guys! So I've been away from YouTube for a very long time, and this is my first reaction video. Why the Untamed? So I'm a huge fan of Chinese Asian dramas in general, but because of the LGTB ban in China, I was quite resistant to watch any boil of adaptation. So I was a huge fan of Addicted, still I am to this day, and I was really pissed off when the government decided to, enact the LGBT ban in TV and the internet and I'm still waiting for season 2, so kind of like decided I'm not gonna watch any adaptation because I don't want to see romance when I really want to see romance. But my sister is a huge fan of the Untamed, and she's been trying to get me to watch it for ages. And because I trust her judgment, and she assured me that it would not be like the typical adaptation where the leads get like a female romantic lead. So she said that they really kept true to the spirit of the original book. So I decided I'm gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna film my reactions, and after I finish the series, if I really like it, wait, I hope I will, because as I said, I trust my sister's judgment, I will read the book as well. So well, I hope that you can join me in this journey, and let's go for episode 1, The Untamed, episode 1. Thank you! Okay, it's starting! Wei Wuxian died. Who is Wei Wuxian? Wei Wuxian. I know Chinese. Who is Wei Wuxian? He died. He's dead. So there are clans. And he's a bad guy. This one? This guy? Oh. He looks sad, more than evil. And what is that? I can't. What? Okay, I was not expecting this. That was so Game of Thrones. Like, I remember watching Game of Thrones, and then I was just eating spaghetti, and I'd see somebody cut, like, the guts were spilling out the body, and I was like, ugh. So I was not expecting that kind of feeling in this drama. I don't know the guy, and I don't know what's happening, but I do feel sorry for him. And who's this? Oh, he's killing himself. He's jumping. He's jumping off the cliff, and okay. So they are friends? Oh, that's sweet. I don't know if sweet is a word, but I don't know why. It must be the music. So I know these two are the main characters, so they are friends. No. So he wants to die, and he wants to kill him. Wei Wuxian. No. Oh. Did he? He killed him. But he's the main character. It's like a... I don't understand. Oh my gosh, he killed him. Oh, he's so bad. And for the other one who was standing there in, the one who wears white. I'm still confused. I'm still very confused. Are they wearing the same thing that the guy in white was wearing? It is. 16 years. So it's been 16 years since the guy fell off the cliff. 16 years. So now we're like in the future. But he's a main character, so maybe he's coming back as a ghost. Let's wait and see. I'm very confused. I was not expecting to be as confused as I am now. Intrigued, but like, what the fuck is going on here? Creepy. Okay. It is creepy. What is going on? It's a ghost. I I was right. I call it. He's coming back as a ghost. And it's still creepy as hell. Moves on you. Who is calling? That's my question. Who is most on you? Oh my god. Somebody use a spell to bring back a ghost to kill someone. This most on you. Oh my gosh. I need to learn the names. Alright. But he does not look like a ghost. He looks like the girl from this movie with the, you know, all the black hair and... Hey! Hands off. Well, feet off. Why do you get him? They're stealing his stuff. Oh, I hate this guy. Such a jerk. So not a ghost, right? But he's been dead for 16 years. I'm so confused.
一道疤，一条命。如果他的仇人不死，这些伤疤就永远不会好。
So he's not a ghost because he wishes to be dead, but he has to kill somebody. This one, I bet this one. I mean, if that guy were my family, maybe you also want him dead. I don't know. You're saying. Just leave him alone. Okay. That's a nice trick. How did he do it? Can he do magic? Or does he have, like, powers? Those are the students! The ones in the class. They were learning about him. And they are wearing the same thing that the other guy who tried to save him did. Okay, so they're here to get rid of the evil, which probably means like ghosts or demons or something like that. I figured. They have him locked up. What is he doing? Like, he's not crazy, right? Like, he's just pretending. But why? I don't like her. Like, and if that is her child, her son, I don't like her like twice over. Well, he was stealing, right? He was stealing the papers or the spells or whatever. But he was stealing and trashing his room. So he got the magic too. Nice. This guy is hilarious. That's favorite bitch. How did he do that? Does he have like super speed? I think not, lady. Her sister Sam is the one who sacrificed himself to bring this one back to get revenge. How come they not notice that they are not the same person? Or are they the same person? That's like, I can understand. Oh, this reminds me of Inuyasha. You know, they're also like monks, and they have this, I don't know how to call it, but they use them to, you know, expel demons and whatever. He's like a child. But he's pretending, I think. I still don't understand what he's doing. Like, I'm just confused. How many times have I said that? But I have no idea what's going on. It's just that he was dead, and now he's not, and he's not a ghost. But like, people don't realize that he's back. Weird. What? I didn't see the head. Oh, what was the head? Who was that guy? Okay, so they're getting ready to confront the ghost. He's up to no good. I hate this jerk. Honestly, I do. What is he going to do? He's gonna... That's not a good idea. I like this music. My sister told me that the music here is really good. But it sounds so... I don't know, heartbreaking, I guess. I guess this feeling of loneliness and longing, but also like hope. Oh, really nice. I really like it. Lan. He's the guy from the beginning, so the other main character.
长大的莫雪雨，可是姑苏蓝氏的人可没认出我来。
But if he looks the same as he did before, why doesn't the family realize that he looks different? And if he doesn't look the same as he did before, why is he worrying about it? It's weird. Ooh, he's possessed? A puppet. What's a puppet? I was watching Supernatural the other day, but I don't remember ever seeing anything about puppets. I suppose like American folklore and like Chinese folklore are very different. Oh my gosh! He's not the one doing that! So he's dead. He's dead, right? He stole the flag and that's why he died. So now one of his cats has closed because he got revenge, even though it wasn't basically him. It was like an accident, but it still counts. It's not their fault. Your son went against their very, very simple instructions. That's right. They have like spiritual powers. I mean, I've watched other like fantasy dramas before, like Eternal Love Dream or 10 Miles of Peach Blossom, but they are more about gods and goddess and fairies, but all like in the spiritual realm or something, and it's more about humans who have powers, so somehow they can access these powers. Sorry guys, I'm super confused. Why? Why isn't he finished quickly? What's happening? And the puppet is still hiding. I like the makeup, they look really pretty. The hand? Wow, it's a hand! Whoa, wow! What is he trying to do? Oh. Yeah. I don't think it was a ghost. I think it was a hand, right? Like he was trying, like the hand was trying, like I don't know, to fly away or to get away, and then he was just trying. I don't know. It was something. I watched this movie when I was a kid about like the devil's hand, and someone got the devil's hand, and the hand started to act on its own. It was a really good movie. Well, I don't know it again, but I thought it was hilarious. And so it's kind of like the devil's hand. The hand. See, he has it now. No. Yes. No. Yes, yes, it's a lady. It's a lady. She has a hand. Look at her. It's like trembling. Give it. Alright, so the guy is very good, like saving the students in a very, like they don't notice, but he's kind of like leading them to the answers and protecting them while acting like crazy. So I don't think they figure it out. I mean, they're kids, right? So what, they're like in a fighting ghost high school or something like that? Okay. It's overpowering them, you know. Like one against how many? And this is still stronger. So yeah, don't some high school kids do the job of a master. What is this? Who is this? Is this the? Is he the one? Is he the one? Is he the one? Are we gonna listen to this one again? Oh, so that's why they sent this. Like, oh, so they were calling for help. That's quite clever, like Titanic. So even though the teacher is not with them, he's actually, you know, having their back. Can they fly or teleport? There you go again. Okay, so he flew there. Now it's fast, so he can fly. And he's using his instrument to fly somehow. What is he, Lan Wangji? Oh, he's so handsome. He's dreamy. Wow. So I guess he's quite powerful too. It's really cool. Like fighting with music. Wow. Really powerful, right? Because he's taking care of 3 bodies and the students couldn't even take care of 1. Whose sword is it? Oh, why doesn't he come out? They're friends, right? Like he was trying to save him, so why doesn't he come out? Oh, he look at the smile. He's happy to see him.
还是披麻戴孝。
Oh yes, white is the funeral color in China. Only it was, right? So weird. Like we use black and they use white. I love learning about
安
cultures.
光君，一品灵气，
Inside.
怎么会有如此大队
But
人？
wasn't it the arm? I thought it was the arm. I'm still not getting
Wangji,
much of what's
这是-
happening. So
你伙夫，
wasn't that the black thing that was flying around?
真的还没有死？
Would it be a good thing or a bad thing?
哎，莫公子呢？
I've left. Why did he leave? Were they friends? Like he tried to save him. He tried to save his life, right? He was holding into him and he looked really
难道
heartbroken.
真的是你吗？
Oh, so he suspects that Wei something is back. Okay. Still confused, but intrigue. And who are these people?
来喽！
Is that him? I like the outfit. So good.
关系，夫人，扶一下。
Why did he get a donkey? Like nothing against donkeys, but you know, horses. Why a donkey?
还有最后
Oh,
的
it's
大
not
招。
there. Only one revenge. But didn't he kill the family already? Like the aunt, the uncle, I think, and the cousin. I think the other ones were servant. So who's the other one? Okay. Whoosh. So that was something else. It was not at all what I was expecting. My sister told me that it was like a fantasy show, but as I said, I watch other dramas like Eternal Dream of Love or Eternal Love or 10 Miles of Peach Blossom, and it's not the same kind of fantasy. And it's a lot darker as well. I get some Game of Thrones vibes out of it, like not just the gore, like yeah, when they're fighting and you know the spilling blood, and so yeah, but also like the fact that they mention some clans, so maybe that will play like a major role in the future, you know, like the Seven Kingdoms in Game of Thrones, so you'll have different clans. One is the Lan clan, and the students and the guy wearing white, they all have this forehead band, and I think like they are part of the Lan clan. I think. What else can I say? That I am very confused. I have no idea what is going on. Like I was watching it, and I get watching because I kind of like the main character, but I had no idea. Like everything is new, and my brain was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? So what I'm getting is that there was a war and people were fighting and killing each other, and they were trying to get the black amulet. And then this guy, the main character, and his name is Wei Wuxian, I think. So he was involved and he was really sad. So I bet something tragic happened to him, and then he jumped off a cliff. So he tried to kill himself. Now the other guy, the one who's wearing white, Lan Chan tried to save him. So I imagine that they are very good friends, and I imagine that in the book they are like the main couple. But my sister also told me it's like a slow burn, so I'm not gonna like I'm gonna do my reactions according to what I watch in stream, and it seems that they are quite close because he really tried to save him and he looked heartbroken after he failed because of the other guy whoever he is, he just came and stopped the Wei Wuxian. And now we fast forward 16 years and they are teaching about Wei Wuxian in class, and the students are confused, not knowing if he's really dead. But I think he was really dead because he fell off, and because I thought he was a ghost at first, but I'm not quite sure now. But what I know is that someone in the Mo's family, so that person, I think a boy probably, so he had like a crappy luck with his family because his cousin was a jerk and his aunt was a bitch and his uncle was a so yeah, he was really unlucky, and I think his family bullied him a lot, so he made some some kind of blood sacrifice. And again with the Game of Thrones thing, you know, like Daenerys when she killed the witch, and you know she burns her husband, and after killing him, because you know, because he was kind of like paralyzed. But the thing is that she loses the baby and she loses her husband, and then she kills the witch, and because of the sacrifice, then she gets 3 dragons. So in this case, it was some similar, like some kind of ritual. So he gave he gave up his body to bring someone back from the dead, so that this person could get revenge in his crappy family. And the person that he called back is obviously Wei Wuxian, who at first seemed really confused and out of touch, and he actually mentions that he were still dead, but hopefully things will get better for him. So yeah, I thought he was a ghost. Like, I was quite certain that he was a ghost, but I don't think so anymore, because actually, you know, people touch him and he could grab stuff, so no typically ghost behavior. And then we have the students who are fighting against a devil hand. And well, they said it was a sword, but for me it was a devil hand, and they are overpowered. But they send fireworks. They send fireworks up to the sky, so that their teacher sees, and it's like kind of like a signal. So he flies. I think he flew, right, because he appeared there really quickly. So he probably flew there. I mean, like in the other dramas, they can actually fly. I remember like Fenju and Donghua, they can fly, so he probably flew there, and very quickly, using his instrument, he actually defeated the ghost and the hands and the sword. But for some reason, the Wei Wuxian ran away when he saw him, and I was like, why? Okay, because I didn't understand much of what was going on, but what I understood is that the guy, Lan Chan, was trying to save him. So, if they're close, why did Wei Wuxian run away? I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's probably one of the biggest mysteries that I'll have to, you know, find out when I keep watching. I still don't know why the people wanted that amulet. I don't know what happened that they went to war. I mean, it looked like a war or a battle. So what happened that they had to fight that battle? It doesn't seem that Wei Wuxian is very loved by people, like in the stories that the teacher was telling the students, like he's a very bad guy, but he doesn't look bad. As I said, he doesn't look evil. Like, he was crying and his face was like, he was really sad. That's all I can. He was like heartbroken. It was like, you know, his soul had left his body. He looked so sad. So I'm not buying that he's evil. Plus, the Lan Chan tried to help him, and Lan Chan is obviously a good guy, so there is something else going on here. But I can't tell you what the drama is going to be about, because I have no idea. Okay, it was so confused. Now I can tell it's gonna be kind of like a supernatural kind of drama, like, you know, like fighting ghosts or like hands or whatever. So maybe it will follow like the one episode, one ghost. You know, that's the supernatural recipe, but it will also have some bits of Game of Thrones. So maybe some political conflict plus the supernatural stuff. That's all I can say right now. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I'm really confused. It's probably one of the most confusing pilots episodes that I have ever watched. But on the other hand, I really like the acting. I think the face, the expressions, the eyes, you know, it was really well done. By both main characters. Also, we only saw Lan Chan for like a few seconds, really, and since they are both like promoted as main leads, because I saw the posters, so probably we'll see more of him later on, hopefully. And yeah, so the acting is really good. I don't know if they're like, I think they're kind of famous in China, but I don't know if they've done a lot of work. But I'm very impressed by, you know, how much I could tell just by looking at their eyes. And then I also like the scenery and the costumes and the makeup, I thought it was really well done, because many Chinese dramas can look a bit cheap. For example, I love Addicted, but I can tell they have a very low budget. And then I love Eternal Love Dream, and I love the book, and I love the characters, that I don't like the costumes that much. I think they, it's my opinion, but I think they look a bit cheap as well. So it's good to know that the escenification was really well done. Like the costumes look, you know, you have the rich people and then the poor people, you can see like all dirty clothes, and then you have the students in this white color. So maybe again like Game of Thrones, right? Because they are part of the Lan clan and they're wearing white. And you know, in Game of Thrones the colors play a huge role, especially in the books. Like, you know, you have the Lannisters with golden and red, and then you have the Targaryens with black and red, and then you have the Starks with gray, and so on. So maybe each clan will have a different color, which would be really cool. And yeah, and then obviously the main character, Wei Wuxian, at the end of the episode, he changed clothes and he's wearing like these black robes with a little bit of red. I don't know if they fit his character, because he seemed really fun. Like, he was hilarious, like pretending to be mad, and he was shameless, and I really liked that. It was really funny, like, you know, he had no shame, just kicking around and playing, you know, playing everybody, playing the fool. So he seems quite cheerful. I don't know if dark colors really fit his character, but obviously he has a very tragic past, because he tried, well, he killed himself. He actually succeeded in killing himself. So yeah, questions. Why did he run away from Lan Chan? That's my favorite, right? They're friends, they're close. So why did he run away? Why do people kind of hate him? What happened that the war started? What is the black thing? And the cat, because there was one cat for each member of his family. Well, not Wei Wuxian's family, but the one who actually did the blood ritual and gave up his body or his life or whatever. So one was for the aunt, one was for the uncle, one was for the cousin. What a jerk. And the other one, I'm like, what about the other one? So there is somebody else who needs to pay, and not quite sure what happens if Wei Wuxian doesn't kill this person. Like, is the cat, is gonna get like bigger or deeper? Is he gonna kill him at the end? I hope not, because I want a happy ending. That's the only thing my sister promised me. She didn't tell me anything, but she said it was gonna be a happy ending, because I don't wanna watch, I don't wanna invest so much time and effort in a show that is gonna break my heart. I just don't. But what about the other cat? And then one thing I'm really confused about, and I talked about this a little bit during the while I was watching it. Like, okay, so one guy, he was bullied by his family, so he does this ritual and he gives up his body and his life to bring back Wei Wuxian from the dead, so that Wei Wuxian will take revenge on his family members. But here's the question: how does this spell work? Because it doesn't make sense. So this guy gives up his body, so Wei Wuxian comes back in this guy's body, but he looks the same as he did before. So he does not come back in this guy's body, he actually gets his body back. So this guy basically disappears. Then why doesn't the family recognize that, wait a minute, this is not our crazy cousin, this is somebody else? Because the cousin sees him, and the aunt and the uncle, and they think, well, I think not the aunt and the uncle, because he's wearing the mask, but the cousin did. So the cousin and the servants, so they see him and they talk to him, and they don't realize that, wait a minute, this person is not our cousin, he is somebody else, because he looks different. How I don't understand what's happening there. So does he look different and the cousin didn't realize it because of whatever, or does he look the same as before? He was quite scared that the students would recognize him, and he wore the mask to hide his face. But he looks the same as before. It doesn't make sense that the cousin didn't recognize that, oh, wait a minute, this person is not my cousin, this person is somebody else. So that's something that really has me like super confused. Okay, but I got like good feelings, good vibe from this drama. I'll keep watching. I don't know, I hope I get all the answers in the following episodes, and I really want to see more of Lan Chen because the actor is so dreamy. I saw him in a different show recently, but he looks so much better here. Like the white clothes and the long hair, it really suits him, and he's so dreamy. So yeah, I want to see more of him, and I want to see more of him with Wei Wuxian. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next episode. Bye bye!